Hello and welcome back to Suspended Fanime. I'm your host, Dennis Bithoulkas, and this is Project Blue Book, Season 2, Episode 5, The Men in Black. Welcome, everybody. Let me take care of some business first, and then I'll get into this kind of stuff. If you like what you see here, hit the like button, like, share, and subscribe. Also, if you're on the fence about subscribing, you're going to see at the very end of this video a video pop up here. Basically, what YouTube does, it takes the algorithms of all the stuff you've been watching and tries to match it as best as possible to one of the videos in my vast video library and pops it up there just for you. Up here is going to be what was on last night was Is It Worth My Time? Harley Quinn Birds of Prey. Yeah. Also, if you want to know when I'm going to be on live again next, you can hit the bell down below. It's a 50-50 chance of YouTube actually notifying you about that. Best thing to do is go to suspendedfanimation.com. Take a look at the schedule up there. It's changed out every Monday on that. And I also mirror that on my Facebook page as well. And speaking of Facebook, there is a Facebook group page where you guys can post stuff, talk amongst yourselves, and all that kind of good stuff. I have a Twitter, I have an Instagram. I also have a Patreon page, but no tier set up as of yet. So let's get to it, shall we? Spoiler alert, I am going to spoil the episode. If you have not seen the episode, go and watch it. Come on back. This will be a video. You can comment down below in the comment section. Thank you, Viking Bitch, for the paddle. So, I'm not doing my normal recap that I do. I'm still recovering from the flu a bit there, hence the water. Just doing a review. I have to admit, so we got Maury Island put in here up in Washington State, along with the the donut ships that happened in 1947, which is the precursor to Roswell. Excuse me. So we get a little bit of that. We also have we got MK Ultra tied into the Men in Black, which I was not expecting, to tell you the truth. Uh, the CIA's MK Ultra, William, who is the head of the Men in Black, who kidnapped Hynek in last week's episode, the end of last week's episode, turns out to be a member of MK Ultra, along with everybody else that's in Men in Black as well. And basically, they escaped from MK Ultra, as he puts it, escaped. Not that they left, that they escaped from there. So basically, they're being held against their will. Uh, yeah. So we have a couple different things that are going on here, of course. And of course, William wants to find more of that metal that we saw in season 1 that he had Hynek steal from New Mexico, for the New Mexico facility. And it's at the bottom of Puget Sound, of course. So there we go. So weird stuff is going on. Mimi's getting more and more involved in this as well. Quinn is actually letting her get in on it as well, which is good. Or is it? We don't know for sure what's going to happen here. If this is actually going to be a bad thing, if this is going to be a good thing, but we'll find out. Oh, sorry. My dog had a little bit of a coughing fit there. That's what you just heard off on the side. That wasn't me, which was kind of weird. You okay, little one over there? All right. Yeah, she's doing all right. Okay. Yeah, that was just kind of a weird one. But hey, there you go. Never a dull moment when you're live and on the air. Um so yeah, they end up, one of Williams' guys disappears, of course, under the water when he's going for the metal in Puget Sound. The other one gets captured. Who knows where he's gone to, if he's gone back to MK Ultra or what's going on. We get to see Rebecca again, of course, who is, one of the people in MK Ultra that has taken a liking to Quinn, because who doesn't? And we end the episode, honestly, with the Thompson review that's going to happen, where the CIA is essentially bringing Project Blue Book to trial to see if it's a viable thing, and bringing it up as a matter of national security. And basically, they want to know what the fuck Project Blue Book is all about. And that's where we leave off. on the episode. The generals don't know anything about this that's been going on. This is all between Hynek, Quinn, Mimi, and Banks at this point. So this all took place, and there we go. Yeah, it's been kind of a weird, a little strange trip on this one, off the books, so to speak. Excuse me. Good episode all the way around. Like I said, I was not seeing that whole MK Ultra leading to the Men in Black connection at all on that. That was very weird, quite honestly. I don't know what to think about that, to tell you the truth. I'm uh, I'm still on the fence about that because we've always learned that the Men in Black are otherworldly. That sometimes they've worked with the Air Force, sometimes they have worked on their own. We don't know for sure. Supposedly they are working for the aliens. There's all kinds of stories about the Men in Black and who they are and who they aren't. And this is kind of an interesting take on them that it's part of MK Ultra, CIA, and that they are on their own and that they created their own entity, if they will. Very weird. And also they're trying to William was trying to induct Hynek into the Men in Black as well. And Hynek even says at one point, he goes, "That could have been me," basically at some point in time if I had gone down a different road. And yeah, uh, so yeah, good episode all the way around. We got some movement on the mythology. And again, these are all they say at the very beginning of every episode, these are based on actual events, so they are not, you know, uh, recreations or anything like that. They take the actual event and then kind of base a story around it. So it's fictional that they're doing at this point. But so I thought that was kind of interesting that they're taking MK Ultra and melding the Men in Black in, along with that. So next week's gonna be interesting. We have the Thompson trial going on with the Thompson inquiry, I should say, going on with the CIA trying to figure out what the fuck Project Blue Book's all about. And Banks is in on this as well. And Banks keeps sticking his nose further and further into the Project Blue Book business as we've seen him. And I don't know if he is working for the guys, for Heineken Quinn, or if he's working against them without their really knowing about it, or if he's just trying to get involved some other way. I I'm still not sure about Banks' motivation, to tell you the truth on this, and where his loyalties lie. So he's still kind of he's a wild card on this one. So yeah. So, and I do like that Mimi and Heineck, Alan actually have a nice little, at least he can on the fly tell her, kiss Joel, give Joel a kiss goodnight for me, and that she picks up on it that he's in trouble from that. So, nice little aside as well. And no Susie this episode, no Susie at all. So, yeah. That'll be good next week. I think next week's will be it'll probably it might just be a little boring, but because it's going to be more courtroom drama, I think more than anything else, but who knows, maybe we might get a little bit of paranormal, supernatural, sci-fi, whatever you want to call it in there as well. We'll see. So, what else do I got going on this week? I'm off Wednesday and Thursday. I'm back on Friday with a double header. It's going to be Harley Quinn, the season finale of Harley Quinn, the animated Harley Quinn, the great animated Harley Quinn. If you're not watching it on DC Universe, you should be. And then right after that is going to be season 7 of Clone Wars. It's on Disney Plus. That starts up on Friday as well. So I'm gonna have those 2 back to back. Let's see what else is going on. On Saturday is Saturday morning blast off. I know I missed it last week because, of course, I was sick as a dog. So hopefully everything works out good. Sunday is going to be another episode of Is It Worth My Time? I'm going to do Horse Girl this time around, the Netflix movie Horse Girl. And then, of course, we come back around to Monday, which I'm probably going to do another Is It Worth My Time? I just don't know what it's going to be as of yet. And then, of course, we come back around on Tuesday for another episode of Project Blue Book. Hey, Jar. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better. I had to leave work early today. I wasn't feeling 100%. So, uh, needed to get down some electrolytes. So, still having a little bit of dehydration issues here and there. So, but on the mend. Yeah. Now that I know what I need to do in order to kind of maintain, yeah, so my head doesn't feel like it's going to split open at any given point in time. That's the main thing. So, yeah, this one's going to be a little bit short, sweet, and to the point, as per usual with the reviews. That's what I just did, HR. I grabbed a Pedialyte Plus, is what I grabbed. Yeah. And downed pretty much half the bottle while I was in the parking lot before I bought it at. Yeah. Uh, yep. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, I'm definitely getting rest too. Yeah, that's all happening. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to let you guys go for the night. Thank you, everybody who joined me tonight in the chat. Thank you if you made it this far in the video. And of course, I will be back on Friday with a double header. So until then, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. Otherwise, you may get abducted by some guy from MK Ultra who says he's a man in black, and really we don't know what he is or who he is or if he's even sane at this point. Thanks, everybody. I will see you on Friday. Until then, have a good night and don't let those aliens pick you up and probe you. Good night, everybody.